the TS has given me better results. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Andy Cart here. Thanks very much for checking out today's video. We're going to be talking all about the differences now between the TSR and the outgoing TSI. Are there big enough differences in the clubs to, well, A, justify the TSR's price tag? Are you going to hit more fairways? Are you going to hit more speed? Are you going to hit more distance? One of the major marketing points on this driver is get faster ball speed. Now, sometimes you can get faster ball speed and not even get more distance, or you could actually get a combination of shaft and head and get less club head speed or less ball speed and more distance. So I'm going to put this to the test. Now, most importantly, both clubs are perfectly custom fit for my golf swing. So we're going to use the FlightScope Mevo and we're going to see what the numbers are saying. Right, to get started, we're going to go with the old faithful, the TSI 3. I'm going to hit 5 shots with this, and then I'm going to assess how I've hit them, and I'm going to hit 5 shots with the TSR. I want to make this as fair comparison as possible, because to be honest with you, based on this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be gaming going forward. It's going to be one of these two drivers. I want to make sure I'm choosing the correct one. The key things to watch out in this video: ball speed and club head speed. The Titleist TSR are saying that their ball speed is now faster than what it was originally. Ready. 8.1 yards. Little bit spinny, a little bit low on the face, that one. That'll be a really good one to compare to later, because the chances are I'm going to catch another one like that. So that's one of the key things for me in choosing a new driver. If I can get my off-center hits to be better in terms of the distance that they're going to travel and the spin and the straightness, that is huge for me. This is a big moment for my golf bag, TSR 2. Okay, this is not what I expected to be fitted for when I went to the Titleist studio. So straight away, putting the two drivers side by side, the Titleist TSR 2 has a slightly more elongated head, but what they've done this year in comparison to the previous TSI 2 is they've just made the toe edge a little bit more of a more rounded. So I think it just looks a little bit more appealing. It almost kind of makes the size of the head just look that little bit tidier. So that's a very small change that they've made to this. But the big thing for me here is the change in face. The face change between the TSI 3 and the TSR 2 is absolutely huge. And that is what I noticed when I did get fitted. The difference in terms of my off-center hits was something that was significantly better. But can it do it on a cold, wet morning in the south of Devon? I'm excited for this, actually. I'm really excited to see these numbers. Carry is 271.2 yards. Not a bad strike at all. Happy with that. Ball speed was pretty low though. Distance was up. Carry is 271.3 yards. Oh, consistent. Ready. Carry is 277.2 yards. Oh, better. This is the really interesting thing about this video, is that I had the exact same results of this during my fitting, where my ball speed really wasn't higher at all. If anything, it was slightly lower, but the ball was going further. That was good. Carry is 270.8 yards. Oh. Felt better. Carry is 260.5 yards. A little bit high on the face. For me, it isn't faster, but it is weirdly a little bit longer. But for the most impressive thing for me is the feeling off the club face, is the way the face kind of reacts when you hit it off the center, away from the center. So when I hit it a little bit from the toe or a little bit from the heel, it doesn't feel really shaky, where the TSi 3 did for me. The face improvements that they've put into the TSR 2 has made a big difference for me personally. And this is where fittings come in, because I was completely I wasn't expecting it, but obviously before turning up, I didn't know about the face adaptations and the face changes. So the face changes for me have worked, and they've made a more solid driver for me to hit. They haven't increased my speed. I originally went into the fitting excited because like, we will increase your speed. So I was thinking, oh yeah, like consistently in the 170s to 175 ball speeds. And weirdly enough, throughout the whole fitting, I struggled to hit 170. Whereas with my own, I can hit 170 with some really good strikes. The difference in my own is it fluctuated too much. Whereas this one has stayed a little bit more solid throughout. Between the really good strikes and the poor strikes, it hasn't changed massively, and that is the key thing for me moving forward. Some of you watching this may just want more distance and more speed and won't be happy unless you get it, and there will potentially be a driver out there for you that can do that. But so far for me, the TSR 2 is a huge improvement on the TSi 3. All in all, I still prefer the TSi 3 in behind the golf ball. The TSR 2 to me just looks a little bit elongated at the back of the head, and that's what it should do. It's obviously got a lot less that you can do with the club face as well. You've only got the adjustable hosel, whereas opposed on the TSi 3 you've got the little bit of the rail at the back. They both just look fantastic in regards to the fact that they're blacked out, and they just look really kind of mean and angry and just ready to smash it as far as possible. The TSR 2 has given me better results, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. I want to make sure that the best results are on the golf course, and if it's with this head, then it's with this head. I will stay, because I want the ball to go straighter. I want the ball to be a little bit more consistent when I do miss the center, because that does happen way too often. Okay, way too often, and it happens for all of us. So we need to find the head that just suits our game better, and the TSR does do that for me. So yeah, happy with that. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again in future videos.